everyone, welcome to Victoria's Action Figure Cantina. Today we're having a look at the DC Collectibles New 52 Justice League Wonder Woman figure. This Wonder Woman figure was released last year in 2012 as part of the Justice League series. Overall, she's a nice figure, not perfect. We've previously looked at Batman and Superman from the same series, and I like this Wonder Woman figure, but I think I prefer Batman and Superman a bit more. Figure has some very nice coloring. Her skin tone is a very nice shade. Her corset is a very nice deep shade of red. Her shorts and boots are a very nice deep shade of blue with some white accenting on the boots. The figure also has some silver accenting around her, and her gauntlets are also silver. She also has her lasso of truth attached to her right hip, which is made of plastic and cannot be removed. Let's take a closer look at the figure. Overall, I think her face is decent. It's not quite what it is in the comics. I think it could have been better, but I think they did a pretty decent job on her. In my opinion, her hair looks a little bit 1970s-ish or 80s-ish, almost kind of like Farrah Fawcett or something, but it's okay. It's not bad. She has some blue highlighting on it, so it's not just solid black, but it's very faint blue, unlike what we've seen in previous Wonder Woman figures from Mattel. It actually took me 3 tries to get a good Wonder Woman figure. The first one I got, her right eye was off center, so she looked cross-eyed. Her pupil was not filled in all the way. It was a little bit weird, so sent it back, got a second one, and that one was actually just as good as this one, if not better in terms of face paint. The thing is that she had a little freckle right there on her left cheek, which just looked like a little bit of black paint, essentially. But yeah, third time was a charm. This one I think is pretty good. Though if you look at the box, it looks like she was maybe slated to have a little bit of a little more paint around the eyes, or a little more, she looked a little more made up there. But in any case, I think this is an okay figure. I actually think she looks a little bit better from the side. Her face looks a little nicer, and her hair swept back like that looks kind of cool. Her expression's not too, it's very passive. It doesn't look like she's in battle right now or anything. But you know, it's okay. It's not bad. As far as her articulation goes, she has a ball joint there at the head. She has ball jointed shoulders right there. They don't go all the way down, as you can see, just like Superman and Batman, but her situation's a little bit better. She has a swivel elbow, goes in and out, swivels at the hips, in and out, and she has a swivel knee as well, in and out. No articulation at her wrists and no articulation at her ankles. Also can't twist her thigh, but it's okay. She's more of a statuesque figure like Batman and Superman. And as the other figures are that DC Collectibles usually does. But overall it's adequate. She's a little statuesque, and that's okay. Now, one thing I did notice about Wonder Woman, like Batman, not so much like Superman, but unlike the Mattel figures in this, for the DC Unlimited line that they have, it seems to me that the joints are a little more smooth and a little more fluid than the Mattel figures. Those ones, sometimes you gotta really like turn them to get them to move. So I kind of like the smoothness of these joints on these DC Collectibles guys and girls. So Wonder Woman also comes with her sword. It's a decent sword. It's nothing special really. As you can see, there's kind of a curvature to it. I don't know if that's deliberate or, you know, just a miracle of the manufacturing process, but she holds it all right. As you can see, her right hand is closed-fisted. Her left hand, her fingers are closed, but you can fit it in there. You just, it's a little hard to get in, but you just wiggle it in, and there it is. So DC Collectibles is coming out with a 3-pack this fall, including the Batman and Superman we previously looked at, with a new paint job on Superman. And Wonder Woman is actually getting a new head sculpt. I've seen a few photos online of it, and looks like a better head, actually. It looks closer to what we've seen in the comics. So, of course, you all know I definitely am going to get that 3-pack. And, I don't know, maybe I'll keep these other 3 figures, or maybe I'll part with the ones that I don't like quite as much. I don't know. I tend to like to keep things like that, so wouldn't be surprised at all if they end up stashed away here in my house. So once again, this is the DC Collectibles Justice League New 52 Wonder Woman. Good all-around figure. If you're a fan of the character like I am, you might want to pick her up. I liked Batman and Superman a little bit better. She looks good overall. It is kind of unfortunate how you can see those lines where the joints meet, but that's just how it is with articulated figures. There's really no way to get around that if you're going to put articulation in the shoulders, I suppose. But for what she is, I think she's a good figure. I'm happy I picked her up. I do like her. And I think after those 3 figures, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, I think I'm going to call it for the Justice League New 52 DC Collectibles figures. At least until they come out with that 3-pack, and then when Catwoman comes out this fall in a multi-pack as well. I believe there's like 7 figures in it. I'll probably need to get her. And the Batman in that set also looks a little bit better. He's got a darker, a little bit slightly more metallic paint scheme to him. But I think for now this is going to be it. Not a huge fan of the other characters in Justice League, at least not enough to want to pick them up. But yeah, definitely a good figure. Check her out. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.